Hello again guys, it's Carly from the Poetry of Nice, and today I have another thrift store haul video for you. So kind of like my last haul video, this is one that I tried to be a lot more intentional with. I suppose you could say I put a lot of stuff back. I checked even more for flaws than I usually do. I'm really just trying to bring some things in now that I know I will get good fast returns on, or I know as much as anybody can ever know in this business, what I suspect is going to do the best basically. So I spent a couple of hours in the thrift store and I actually only left with about 15 pieces, but the average cost of goods evened out to about what was it, about $3.57 a piece, which is a little higher than I'm used to when I do my yard sales and my rummage sales and stuff, but it was still, you know, pretty good, and I know I'm going to get my money back plus a profit on each and every item. Real quick, if you're new here, welcome. This is a channel all about reselling online. I sell on eBay, Poshmark and Etsy, and I do that while being a stay-at-home parent, so this is my work-at-home business, and on this channel I'm going to tell you all about how I do that basically. So there's haul videos, sales videos, tutorials, how-tos, day in the life, and all kinds of other stuff in between. If that sounds interesting to you, please do think about hitting that subscribe button down below, and don't forget to say hello in the comments so that I can say hi back. Alright, so let's crack on, and I'm going to show you the items that I picked up. So like I said, 15 items at the thrift store and about $3.57 a piece. Some items that admittedly is a little higher than I would have paid sort of on the price tag, but some items that's a lot less than I would have paid, so it all kind of evens out in the end. Alright, so first item is this koi top. It has, I guess it's almost like a giraffe print, and it's an ombre. I just sold a koi top. This is an extra small. Here's the label if you have not seen it. There we go. This is one of the main scrub tops that I pick up, and they usually go between 15 to 20. So again, $3.50 for that $15 price point is a little high. However, some of the other items I would have paid more for, and like I said, it evens out, and these are always a really sort of quick flip for me, I suppose you could say. So even if I walk away with $6 or $7 profit, within a day or two, I'm usually pretty happy with that. So there we go. That's what that one looks like. Next piece, so this is a J. Crew piece, and it is a factory. That is what those little diamonds right there on the tag mean. It's size medium. It is a linen blend, and it's sort of like, it's almost like a burnout knit. Definitely has the linen look to it. Just a V-neck, sort of slouchy sleeve, lightweight sweater. Very, very nice for sort of spring or spring evenings and things like that. Usually J. Crew pieces have a style number on the tag that runs on the inside with like the fabric content and stuff, and you can usually find like a proper style name and things like that if you Google that style number if you need the extra help. This was a piece that I was excited to find. I always love to find this. It doesn't move super quickly for me, but when it does, it usually has a good price point. So it's J. Crew. It's the all black, and if you can look really closely, I know it's hard, but it says collection right there. So J. Crew collection is J. Crew's higher end. This is a size large. It's an Italian cashmere, and it is a navy blue open front cardigan. So we have good brand, and it's definitely the sort of higher end of the brand. We have a good size with it being a large. We have a great fabric content, Italian cashmere, and overall the style is very versatile, very classic, so I'm happy with this piece. I will probably be listing this around $45 and then taking offers, but I'll do a bit of research before I settle on that price point. I'll just throw that in there too. Alright, next piece is a t-shirt. T-shirts are priced fairly low, especially if they're half price at my thrift stores. So I usually, at this time of year, do kind of like pick up some tank tops and t-shirts just to help me keep up my daily goals of listing a certain amount. This is a women's size small. Its life is good. These usually move pretty quickly for me as well. It's a V-neck and it's a gardening theme there. I dig everything. No stains, no nothing like that. I mention usually life is good. Do check this little tag down here that says do what you love, or do what you like what you do. Usually this is where you will get some like stress points and things like that around this label. So this has nothing like that. Is definitely good shape and very good for spring, you know, the gardening and whatever. Some great keywords to be used there. Okay, some of these are in bags because the majority of these things have been listed already. I do work quickly, I will say that. So just prepare yourself for crinkling. I apologize in advance. So this piece is, this was kind of like a wild card, I suppose. It's a vintage sweater, and I like the style anyway, with the colour block and the striping and like sort of the high crew neck. It's definitely a style I would have probably picked up anyway. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a fabric content tag, but I can tell it's a wool blend. I'll just have to sort of put something about that in my listing. But it's Alps, Merrimack Valley, New England. So I knew it was made in the USA, and this tag was pretty interesting to me. It caused me to sort of stop and do some research, look at some comps in the store. It's a men's size large, and actually these pieces can range from sort of 25 up to sort of 45, 50, and there was nothing quite like mine. With the sort of the colour, there's a lot like Nordic and Fair Isle, a lot of browns and neutrals, but nothing with these sort of louder colours and louder patterns, very 90s vibe. So I'm going to go ahead and list this high. Obviously it's not quite the season for it, but that really doesn't stop me. Alright, first crinkle out the way. So this is just a little 90s vintage. It's by Sasson, which I pick up a lot of these like vintage mom jeans, but I liked the style. So it is a cropped tie front there, floral sleeveless blouse. It has the like pearl snap buttons, which is what these, that's the keyword you would use for this style, button, and then obviously has a light wash denim accent, very kind of like western theme. I just really liked it. I love to sell vintage clothing, as anyone who has been on my channel for more than 5 minutes will probably know. And I figured that was a nice piece and very seasonally appropriate, so I went ahead and grabbed it. I think I'm going to be listing this one for about 25, and then obviously taking offers as well. Alright, this piece was a little bit of a fail. I like to admit my fails. We all learn from them. So Victoria's Secret, this is like part of their loungewear. I double checked, it did not come with like a pajama bottom set, it was just like the loungy wear, but it's a size large, and it's doing pretty well comp-wise, probably around the $20 mark. It says, you know, French in the middle, French toast, French kiss, whatever, and it's very, very loungy with like wide arms and stuff. Unfortunately, what I missed in the thrift store is there is some cracking right here to this design. So I've gone ahead and listed and disclosed that, and I'll just be more flexible with offers basically, since technically it is a flawed item. So, oops. I found a good couple of pairs of jeans, which I was pretty excited about. So this is Madewell, there we go, and this is the Rail Straight. I've sold these before in black. It seems like the dark wash blue, and I do like a good dark wash. Here's their cut, so very like straight, slim leg. It does seem like the dark wash is doing pretty good. So at the moment I have these listed for 45, and I think I have about 5 likes on them so far. I'm hoping they'll go between sort of 35 to 40. Time will tell. Okay, and the other pair, sorry for the crinkles, of jeans that I found that I was quite happy about are called Henry and Bell. So this is sold, I think Nordstrom, potentially Nordstrom Rack, I'm not sure. I think it's Nordstrom, I think it's the regular one. Okay, so here is the tag inside. There is size 31, which is a good size, and then they are the super skinny ankle, which is a great cut. Again, a lovely dark wash. No puckering here. Check for that on your jeans. These do have some stretch to them, which is quite nice, which would make them more prone to the puckering, but like I said, there's nothing there. They're just a nice skinny cut. And these, the last pair of Henry and Bell jeans I sold was for 35 on Poshmark, so I've gone ahead and listed these I think around 40 so that I can be flexible with like giving offers, taking offers, that kind of stuff, and hopefully they'll sell around the $30 to $35 mark again. Alright, the next one is just a very staple item for me. I love selling this brand. I feel like it does have a bit of a following. It's Toad & Company, which was formerly Horny Toad. This is the sort of rebranding of the company. It's a size medium. It's an organic cotton blend. It's just a very simple pink, almost like a coral pink, and it's a heathered pattern. You can kind of see that almost very subtle striping there, v-neck t-shirt. When it comes to Toad & Company, you can look on the inner tag again and it will give you a style name. So you've got your fabric content tag, lift that up and you have a tiny little tag underneath, and it says it's the Marley SST, which means short sleeve tee. So yes, that is going to be listed for around 20 to 25. Right, next is another brand that I really like to pick up, sometimes sold at Anthropologie, not always. Check the RN number. So the brand is Cloth & Stone. It's a size large, so it's a good size, and it's a button front, sort of very subtle high-low blouse with chest pockets, and it has this blue and white print that almost makes me think of like pottery, I don't know. Anyway, it's very lightweight, it's sort of like semi-sheer, so perfect for spring or summer, and I just really, really like it. I think it's such a nice, simple, classic piece. So I went ahead and grabbed that, and that's going to be listed around the $30 to $35 mark. The next piece is actually already sold, but I'll tell you why I picked it up and what it sold for, because that's fun too. So it is Soft Surroundings. It's got a bit of a wonky tag. There we go, you can kind of see it, and it's a size 2X, so that's the first reason I picked it up. It was a 2X, it's a plus size. Second reason, it's a good brand. Third reason is the print. So it's a sort of peachy orange and white gingham print all over. It is what I would consider a popover blouse, meaning it doesn't button all the way, it just literally pops on over. It has a 3/4 length sleeve. Unfortunately, it did have just a little flaw right here. It has sort of like a rough edge present right there on the sleeve, which of course I put photos disclosed in the listing, in the condition area, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, this already sold for $29.99 plus shipping, and that sold within about a day. So keep an eye out for my sold video coming up anyway, because I'll include this and all the other things that I sold during the week, but I figured I would let you know since we're doing the haul. Why not? I'm pretty much picking up anything as well with the gingham print right now. It's just doing so well for me. It's going really, really quickly, so obviously it's fairly on trend. Alright, next piece is a brand I've never actually found before. I kind of grabbed them for myself and then decided, looking at comps, I was probably going to try and sell them instead, because I think I'll get maybe around $20 for them. But they're just a pair of black leggings. They are actually reversible with the purple inside, and they are by Reseller. There is some cracking to that label there, which is pretty common, I believe, with this brand. And then when I was looking for the size, where it has a hidden pocket, don't they all? Inside the little hidden pocket, it also has the brand name, Reseller. It's a size large, so I was able to find that information out right there. Yeah, and they're just like a cropped legging. They almost feel kind of scuba-y. They're quite thick, but yes, nice little pair of leggings. So with them being reversible and with them having the solid black, I think I might be able to get around 20 for them. We shall see. The next piece has actually already sold as well, also on eBay. Don't be mad at me, I can never remember how to say the name. Decidual, I don't know. Here, there it is, you can't miss it. Someone has taught me on here time and time again, and I can only apologize. Like, my brain doesn't retain things like that. I don't know, but thank you for taking the time to teach me anyway. I do at least recognize the brand, and I can show you the label, so that's good. So it has some lovely like floral print, and then it has beaded embellishment. It's a size extra large, though as noted in the listing it does run just a little bit small. You can kind of see some of the beading there, and then it has kind of like a multicolored smocked detail around the bottom hem, plain on the back apart from the little sort of cap sleeve detail. Yeah, so this sold for $19.99 plus shipping already, so again about a day it was listed before it sold, so a lovely quick flip. So that puts us at what, $50 in sales so far, and then buyer paid shipping on both items, and then my entire haul cost me $53. So we're doing pretty well so far on making that initial investment back, and then obviously everything else turns into profit. Not accounting for fees, of course, you have to pay fees, but you know, 1 or 2 more sales and we're good to go. Alright, so these shoes I picked up because they were brand new. So they're by ASOS shoes. There is the label, and I really liked the style. Size 5, so they're a bit small, but they're a blush pink espadrille, which is like this kind of woven detail. Oh, let me show you. There we go. And they have a crackled gold tone cat toe and a raw edge right here as well. Just a really nice spring and summer shoe. And like I said, they are brand new without the box. There's the little label as well. So I went ahead and picked those up. And then I think the last item is another pair of shoes, and it's these. They are Birkenstocks. They are Birkies, which is just like one of their little sub lines, I don't know what you call them, and they have a dolphin textured print all over them. So they're orange with a silver dolphin, and they are the tri strap, like the 3 strap or whatever, and you can see all the detailing there on the buckles that say Birkenstock. They're kind of like a rubber sole. They do say on the bottom as well, made in Germany, and they are a size, your size European 40 or size 7, which actually that's a men's size 7, so they're closer to a women's size 9. I had to do a little bit of research on the Birkenstock sizing charts on their site to figure that out, but yes, about a women's size 9, men's size 7. Alright, that's everything. That is my thrift haul for this week, like a midweek sort of jaunt. I went in, my kids were in play school, so I just had my little one, so I decided to spend some time and pick up a few sort of higher quality items. And as I said, the majority already listed. I've got about 3 or 4 items left to go, so it's nice to pick things up midweek, have them listed by the weekend, and then when I'm outsourcing at the weekend, you know, I'm not feeling like I'm falling behind into a death pile too much, so it's working out pretty good so far. Alright you guys, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know down below, how is your sourcing going? Is it changing as the springtime approaches? I went to my second rummage sale, but it was like 4 different rummage sales on the same day, so watch out for that haul video coming up. I went there on Saturday and I'm going to be filming that actually right after this haul, and I found some really good stuff. I'm so excited that this season has kicked off. I have been so ready for it. Thrift stores are not really my thing as much as sort of yard sales and rummage sales in terms of enjoying them. So yeah, I'm super excited. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed yet, please do think about hitting that button down below. And I will talk to you in the next video. See you soon, you guys.